during those times where I was getting recruited by different colleges, my mom was in prison. So I would have to go by myself, to all these visits and try to figure out where should I go in my future. And before I started getting scholarship offers, I was like dead set on being a Marine and then going into the FBI. I was like, I want to go into law enforcement. That was like my thing. I think those guys are the real superheroes, and I still do. But I went to Washington State, and as I was at Washington State, some of the guys that I played with started going to the NFL. Lamont Thompson was the first guy that I knew. He was a couple years older than me. He was drafted in the second round to the Cincinnati Bengals. And, I looked at it and I said, if Lamont could go to the NFL, now I know he's a lot better than me. Lamont was one of the all-time Pac-12 greats. He's the all-time leader in interceptions in the Pac-12. He's a great, but, I'm not that far behind him. So I can maybe do this. And then the next year, my buddy Marcus Trufant got drafted number 11 overall. And, I looked at my roommate, Hamza Abdullah, and we were like, man, if we want to go pro, we got to start working hard. We got to start, not hanging out as much. We got to start staying after practice, trying to get better. And we really focused on bettering ourselves as players. And, I was fortunate enough to get drafted in the 5th round to the Jets in a great situation. And, that's where my career kicked off, and it was a beautiful thing.